And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Merrill Kelly.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses. Put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fry will hit next. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the Giants lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Lawrence Butler.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, it goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that one in the air center field. McCarthy settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Willie Adames stands in. Foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the pitch to Adames. Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in for the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 1 and the D-backs coming up. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Now start the inning. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball,
that
no.
one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next
Ball,
pitch is outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
McCarthy leads off second with nobody out. Goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's second. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. That one ripped. Oh, nice lunging grab. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
Outside, ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's outside. Off the mark. And now 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning here in the desert. All tied 1-1. Back here in the desert, second inning set to go. And here is Matt Chapman. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. Kelly, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Next offering is fouled back. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball popped up. Hampson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Elliot Ramos. That one the other way. Carroll flashes the leather on the running catch. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And here it comes. Up the middle, Adames fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Adrian Del Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, bases empty. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Eldridge snags it. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Tied up here in the early going.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Alec Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To third, Chapman. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Kelly back to work. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carroll ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Popped up. Naylor makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. McCarthy makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, here's Garrett Hampson. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. 0-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball, no.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Not in time. He's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wade settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
1 strike.
Hampson, the runner at third. McCarthy at second with 2 gone. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Rolled over to third. Chapman over to first in time, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Leading off, David Fry.
San Francisco, catcher David Fry.
And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here's Wade now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate. Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hampson. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now back Chapman.
Swing and a drive deep right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And up next for the Giants, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 1 so far. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
This to third. They limit the damage here. 2 men left. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Corbin Carroll. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So up next, Adrian Del Castillo. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and Tristan Beck comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Tosses to first.
He's out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. And now here is Brett Wisely. First time up was a pop out. And a foul ball. Wisely, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back to the top of the lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That to right. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Thomas now. There's a strike. That one pulled foul. Next one in the dirt. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Beck ready to fire now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. There's a strike.
1-2.
Grounds one to short. Adames throws to first in time. Hampson is out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second, to first,
Out.
and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Kelly back to work. In the air, left field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Carroll moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. That one outside.
Off the plate.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the
that's a
zone.
ball.
And that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, Hood, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Naylor stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Absolutely froze him with a backdoor slider for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And ball 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays. And
this is Corbin Carroll. His righty-lefty splits there. There's the strike.
Ball.
In the dirt. That's outside.
No.
Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped on a line. drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. This to third. Toss to Naylor.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. One-run game, one out, one on. Center field. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it, and there's two away. And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Suarez. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So no run. Back here in the desert, stepping in, Pavin Smith. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Alec Thomas getting ready to hit. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And the slider just misses. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
In the air, left side. Eldridge gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ryan Thompson takes over on the mound.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Well, one-run game, and now Brett Wisely. Yeah, that's fouled off. Thompson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And the 0-1. On the ground to first, Naylor. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, David Fry.
Now batting, catcher David Fry.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 2. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Pitch misses,
outside.
and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for San Francisco, number 75.
First pitch misses. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And our score remains 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Thompson back to work. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Towards first, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Willie Adames. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The throw to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to short, Perdomo. The throw to first, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit. And we're back, bottom of the 9th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona. Comes on trying to close it out.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
That's
No.
inside, and now 2-0.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Carroll in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one fouled off. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining. Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one missing low. Fouled off. He was late. Walker is just one strike away. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Smith, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back. Out of here. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.